Hi and welcome to Fire Emblem Potluck. We're going into chapter 15 in this video, and as usual I'm going to do the story for the first video and then the main mission will be a separate video.
I have family waiting for me. Please, I can't die here. A beast of your depravity prattling on about family? How amusing. As though you could understand such a thing as love? You heartless monster! You are a monster too, General. You have just yet to realize it. A monster who thinks he's a man. Despicable. As a general, you must have killed countless souls without a shred of mercy. Do you still remember the sound of them begging, just as you're begging now? Or now that your life is at its end, will you hold to the lie that your hands are not stained red with blood? This is war. I did what I had to for the Empire, for the people, for my family. So, you are piling up corpses for the people and your family. And I am doing the same for the salvation of the dead. After all is said and done, we are both murderers, both stained, both monsters. You're wrong. Am I? I can smell the rotting flesh upon your hands even now, General. Enough! That's enough! I won't kill you right away, my fellow monster. Unless you object to watching your friends die. One by one. If so, I will do you the service of removing your eyes first, so that... Please! Please, forgive me. What is the meaning of this? A grievous error, Professor. If you do not approve of what I have become, then kill me. If you insist that you cannot, then I will continue to use you and your friends until the flesh falls from your bones.
We managed to repel the Imperial Army, but we remain divided on our next course of action. I anticipate a second and third wave of attack. With our current forces, we'll have our hands full just defending.
It's a miracle we managed to repel the Imperial Army with the few units and resources we do have.
We should probably contact Rodrigue right away to request backup.
Rodrigue is in a difficult position, as he has suffered invasions by the Dukedom. But there are troops who share in our cause, gathering in the heart of Fraldaria's territory. If we can arrange for them to join us, our forces will grow considerably.
Fraldarius. So, Rodrigue is still alive, is he? So you did.
I wonder what my old man will say when he sees you now. That spectacle alone will be worth the trip.
I've already sent word with our fastest messenger, informing Rodrigue that His Highness is alive. But we would do well to send another, in case anything happens to the first. With the current state of things, we'll be completely helpless without his support. Your Highness, may I ask what your next plan of attack is? Should we dispatch our troops to the Kingdom capital, or to the Imperial capital?
We will take the Imperial capital. There, I will kill her. We end the war and chase away the lingering regrets of the dead. Nothing could be more to the point.
That may be true, but don't forget that your people need our help right now.
Your Highness, I hate them too. But the citizens of Ferdinand have long awaited your return.
Just give it up already. Wasting time thinking about stuff like that will only dull your blade.
Defeating Edelgard would put an end to the war. That would benefit the kingdom as well.
We still need to look for Lady Rhea, so I agree that we should get to Enbar as fast as possible.
Professor, whatever you decide, we shall follow.
You were entrusted with leading the church. One would think the logical step is to march to Enbar. If Lady Rhea is being held prisoner in the Empire, we don't have time to waste taking back Ferdinand. Can you deny it?
Either way, we are in need of numbers. It is essential that we secure backup.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
You made it.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need of additional troops. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy. I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
I'm just looking up Hilda's preferences for the tea party. I think I should actually... Okay, so the berry blend is one of them. Let's go for that.
Thanks for... Whoa! You got my favorite tea! Oh, wow, thanks! So delish. Yep.
Okay, I think relaxing at the sauna sounds like a Hilda thing.
Wow! Yep.
First crushes, maybe. Yep, okay.
Yep.
Snacks. Okay, shareable snacks.
Everyone's so serious all the time. Boring.
And for this, the answers are nod and laugh.
Thanks for the tea.
So as usual, I'm looking to see if there's a Fistfuls of Fish event this month. And there isn't, so I'll just do the Explorer just now. We have another birthday, Felix's birthday, so I might actually look that up in time, in advance this time. Oh, and we've got some new paralogs coming up as well. What's this? Oh. Okay, cool. I don't think the one for Hilda and Cyril has come back. I don't know if Cyril's like dead or something in my game, or where he is. I've not seen him, I don't think, since part 1. Or like any of the other monastery stuff. So I didn't recruit any of them, and I haven't seen any of them. So I don't know. Maybe I'll run into them later. Okay, so let's. Have I got any certifications? Ooh. Whatever I am, I've already maxed out. What's this? Assassin. And I can promote to a master class, which I might actually do. But I would like it if somebody else. Also, Petra's still an assassin, so she can open chests for me in the next map. So it's been a little while since I played the last map, so I don't actually remember what anyone's goals are. Okay, still Sword Master. Ah yeah, okay. He wants to be a heavy... what do they call it? Heavy knight or something? Great knight. Mercedes is wanting to be a warlock. Ferdinand. Any kind of riding class. Bernadetta is not. Okay, brawler. Still swords. Still assassin. Still nothing. Still holy knight, I guess. Oh wait. Ah no, Marianne decided she wanted to be a horse unit instead. That's right, I forgot I need to actually get her onto a horse. Okay. But for myself, I can do what I want. Okay. What's this one? So I could also be a sword master. I think I feel like flying again. It'd be handy in the next map. So with the Wyvern Lord I get more strength, with the Falcon Knight I get more speed, so I'm like more able to dodge things. And then I've already unlocked all of the classes anyway, for these ones. Sort of undecided. Okay, let's go for Falcon Knight. What are my increases like? Oh, so I end up with like quite a bit of res. A bit more strength, a bit more dex. Speed's the same, but I should be getting like boosts for it. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, so I need to like change my battalion. Okay, so Dimitri I can't do anything with. Oh well, apparently I can change his class, but I can't actually do any other leveling for him anyway. But he's like fine, he just wants to be a lord. So let him be a lord. Yeah, he's like... okay. Mercedes is 32, but she still wants to be a warlock, so I'll leave her as that. This is the picture, can't do anything with. Ah yeah, Marianne, can I get her onto a horse yet? No. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do my explore now. Okay, let's do this one first.
Hey, how about a favor?
Hello there.
This one, yes?
Okay, I think I've got
Return
enough
soon, please.
smithing stone for a while still.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
These are intriguing. I think you can only forge them, so I've never really noticed them before. Trying to remember who even uses knuckles. Oh, Caspar. Let's wait 5. I'm gonna make these. I've got all of this sand
There you
that I'm
go.
not using. And there's a plus version as well with even more cool. Okay.
Come back anytime. Professor?
Professor!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there. Professor, have you ever been to ALL? If you had, you'd know. That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough. Though, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Can you help me?
Let me see.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. Ah, that is still a ways off. I will prepare for our journey to ALL.
Hey!
Say now. To the north of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me.
In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Speaking of which, these past 5 years, Lord Rodrigue worried for His Highness more than any other. But I wonder what he would say if he saw what has become of Dimitri. I have a request.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it. Yes, it would be nice, I suppose. Things were simpler then. Or so they seemed to be at the time.
Go away.
Dimitri's still being very chatty. Okay, where's the others?
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist. Most importantly, we must join up with the Fraldarius family. If we do, our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. We should aim for this outcome, rather than focusing our efforts on the Imperial capital. This seems to me the best strategy at present. But I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger, so keenly, as if it were my own. So I find it difficult to oppose his wishes.
I have lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
Could I trouble you?
Professor. We weren't related by blood, but Randolph was still my uncle. Seeing him end up that way was... Never mind. It's nothing. It's fine. I don't need your sympathy. It's not like I had any real connection with him anyway. But Dimitri's methods... I don't know. I'm sure he never trusted me, being born in the Empire and all.
I'm pretty sure that I was the one who killed him as well. Sort of feeling guilty. Sorry, Caspar.
Listen. ALL, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdom's Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. Incidentally, the Galatea family was originally an offshoot from the Daphno family. once read a book full of legends surrounding ALL, but I can't seem to remember. I feel there's something dreadful I'm forgetting.
Nice job.
Huh? It seems Arianrome, one of the kingdom's sturdiest fortress cities, has fallen to the Empire. It looks like Count Ro didn't resist, and switched sides to the Empire straight away, repaying all that the royal family has done for him with betrayal. How shameful.
I am steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man. Yes, I do. Above all, I hate the crazed nonsense that comes out of his mouth.
Make a difference? All right, who's next?
Okay, so I think we can win this one as well without having to heal or anything. Of course, if it was Dimitri, there would just be 0 damage if he's refusing to do anything, so... Leonie's doing pretty well though. Just pressed her to get murdered in the next battle. Okay, so... I think we can still get away with just going right into this without having to top up. So she's got this like extreme accuracy,
How about
which means
a
she's not
curtsy?
missing anything, which is helping a lot. Okay. So this time I might actually restore. Okay. That should be fine now.
Make a difference?
And we've got like a super fancy silver lance. And one less chance to do cooking, which hopefully will not be problematic. Okay, and I need to get this item for Anna, which I think is up here.
So, you're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you professor. Is there something you'd rather be called? Oh? Alright then, I'll call you... Nope, sorry, can't do it. Too weird. heard we're headed to the Valley of Torment. I'm not exactly thrilled. That place is supposed to be really, really hot. Just the thought of it makes me uncomfortable. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Though, if our enemies attacked while I was here, that would be a pain too. Ugh, who names a place Valley of Torment? A more inviting name would have been nice. Valley of Endless Summer. Something like that. Appreciate it.
Okay, so we have a new shop now. I don't think I need to buy anything. So one of the main things I can buy at the new shop is Master Crest, Master Seals.
Is that the one?
But
Is
I
that
can
the
also
one?
buy them in the main shop.
Thanks
Like, so now
is that
these
the
are
one?
all of these things are also available like in the
Thanks
shop
a
menu. I
bunch.
guess. I think you don't need to come here to get them. Maybe you do. Maybe there aren't any right now. Oh, they're not available yet because I'm too early in the game. Oh! You can buy Dark Seals. I thought you could only get these from the Death Knight. Interesting. Oh. I'm in the sell menu, of course. I can see my own Dark Seals. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's quite a few things you can buy, like all of these different kinds of rings. Evasion rings and speed rings are like nice. I can pick them up, but if I don't get them for certain characters, I might just buy them. And indeed Master Seals as well, which I'm going to need at some point also. And all of these things I can only buy one of, but I'm not going to bother with them just yet.
Is that the one?
I will buy a couple of Master Seals down here.
Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
If we can take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people in the kingdom waiting for our help. Even His Highness understands that, I'm sure of it. Yet, he wants to take on the Empire despite all that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore? But if not, then why?
By the way, the kingdom capital or the imperial capital? I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the Empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers. On the other hand, if we did manage to take the imperial capital, the war would be over. I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
ALL, the Valley of Torment?
What kind of a name for a place is that? It sounds scary. Do I really have to go with you? Hey, here's an idea. Maybe let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
Hey!
I don't know about everyone else, but heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital, but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
This is all a bit troubling, isn't it? The people from the kingdom seem to be of two minds as well. Can we really plan to fight when we're this unsure of ourselves? Well, Professor, I hope you can bring everyone together. You might be the only person who can.
Okay. It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions, too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
Okay, so I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of kind of a thief characters in the next map. Actually, no, I don't remember. I'm getting muddled up with something else. What have we got? So this is defense boost, or I can get a speed boost. Okay, I'm actually going to go for the speed boost. Dimitri seems to have been quite tanky enough, so I guess he'll probably not actually need it. We'll see. Maybe that's a mistake. But it should help me for dodging things, I guess.
I have a lot of... Wow.
Okay, what else? Ah yes, I'm wanting to also work on my supports for my characters that are in the main squad. I've forgotten what they all need to build up still. Oh, actually I need to do my supports first. Okay, so let's save and do the supports and then we'll do the cooking afterwards.
Why are you taking over my cleaning responsibilities?
You're wounded, and you're going too slowly. I couldn't stand to watch.
You're still fretting over me, are you? I'm fine now, really. It wasn't even serious.
I could have handled the situation alone. That enemy wasn't much of a threat.
Yes, we all know you could have. But I also didn't want to risk something unforeseen befalling you. I've been doing some thinking. I feel a bit lost. I don't know that I'm cut out to be a knight after all. Without fulfilling that dream, without being a knight, I've been asking myself where my place is in the world. And I think I found my answer. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. So I want to protect those I hold dear.
That's why you were protecting me, huh? What a fool you are.
Foolish to act in line with what I value most? Were I to die, I would die knowing I followed my heart, my truest calling. I've been reading through more of that book I was telling you about. Recall the hypothetical question it posed? Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
You've been reading that garbage again?
The book never specified that one should prioritize the commander's orders. Instead, it suggested that one should follow their heart in the matter. That's what a knight, that's what anyone being true to themselves should do.
That's just the editor's opinion.
Of course, and I find value in that opinion. Glenn died following his heart. not heeding the commands of the country or even the royal family. His death pains me to this day. It was a tragedy. But had he survived, I think he would have suffered. I will follow his example. No matter the outcome, no matter the circumstance, I believe in myself.
You know nothing.
What is it that you know then? What is it you fight for, Felix?
My own beliefs.
I see no difference from my own stance.
You don't understand.
You fight to be stronger than everyone, that you might protect those you care for, correct?
Okay, fine. You do understand. My point is, don't let this happen again. If you died, I'd be annoyed.
To avoid annoyance, then, I suggest you continue to grow stronger. If that happens, I might allow you to protect me too.
You're insufferable.
Hey, Caspar, care to join me for tea?
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals, unlike you.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Well, excuse me. Maybe I'm just another dull guy.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself. I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me. I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Nope. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh? Right. Of course.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
Now I know you're messing with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone, it might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation. Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Good idea. Here's to us.
To see which characters have still got to build up supports. So Felix has got one with Mercedes and Dorothea, but they're not in the top of this list. And then Ferdinand, Marianne and Dorothea. Caspar's not high priority. Petra, only Dorothea. Okay, so I guess... who's Leonie? Leonie Lorenz? We don't have him at the moment. Okay, I'll do the other ones first. So for Petra, there's only Dorothea. But I think I need to go to a meaty option. Or a fishy option, maybe. Might not seen anything that they both like. Okay, here we go. Oh, but it's got many ingredients. Okay, this is better. But we only have one Verona. Okay, okay, let's see if there's something that I've got more items for. Okay. Slip vegetable stir fry.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure. I would be liking that greatly.
That looks appetizing.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Delicious.
I like this dish.
It's weird.
None.
Eating
Oh, Petra, Are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you? When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then. And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar, but then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say. I might just cry.
If you will be crying, you can have my shoulder. For your crying.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
Speaking of which, thank you very much.
Okay, so that's everything done for this month. Or at least this month for the exploring. I'm just going to double check what I've got for my weekly tasks for everyone. For the group tasks even. So I guess I should actually put... Right, no, because Sylvain is like really far from... I'm going to check and see how... Okay, so Marianne is like a C rank for her horses. I think the thing that she's lacking for being able to become a cavalry is actually her lance. And who else is wanting to have horses? Yes, Sylvain is like fine for that. Ferdinand is also already there. Okay, so yeah, so the one that's like really not able to become what he wants to become at the moment is Sylvain with his heavy armour, so I guess I'll just leave that as it is. And as usual, I'm going to choose auto instruct and not change the goals, so that this is sort of down to chance and not down to my choices. The biggest downside of this so far, I guess, has been that I don't get any of the budding talents. Apart from the fact that people choose really weird things sometimes. Mercedes even like? I think she likes...
Teacher.
Okay, so now Ferdinand also wants to do heavy armor. So when I get to choose the weekly goals next time, I guess I'll choose to put him also on the reading duty or monastery repair duty. Unless he can actually already become Fortress Knight, maybe he can.
I'm counting on you.
All right.
Happy now?
Okay, so let's have a quick look at Ferdinand's classes. So for Fortress Knight... he can become an Armoured Knight. So I might just try for this because this is actually theoretically possible. What's his actual goal? So his goal is axes and heavy armour. To excel as a heavy armour class, so if I can become a heavy armour class right now, then I should do it. Where are you? So there's a bit of an element of risk here, but maybe we'll still manage it. Oh, no. Fail.
How could this...
He needs a D in heavy armour, and he's currently with E+. Yeah, so... I'll put him on the weeding thing for, like, whatever the thing is now, the monastery repair thing. I'll put him on that and hopefully get him up to D soon, because I kind of want Felix to have it so he can get heavier weapons, so that he gets his weight minus 3 skill. Okay, so this is like 3 of my characters. I don't know, 4. Oh, this is looking good actually. And I get a wee bit of authority training on some of my units. Like, yeah, it's not bad actually. This is like 3 of my mains and Caspar, who I'm going to be using in the next one. 3. Okay, so this is also like 4. And here it's lances and swords. And this will help, actually this is going to help Marianne get her lances a bit sooner, so this would be a good one as well. Ferdinand, but he would teach it less well. I'm feeling like this is not really necessary. Yeah, okay, swords. Okay, I was liking that one with the lances and swords. Yeah, this could be helpful for getting Marianne up to her horse thing that she wants to do. Without having to, well... Maybe it would be good if I don't make her get lances too quickly. But then this would be chasing, I think, so... Okay, what's she up to? D and lance? So maybe she can actually change to
the test.
cavalry unit now. Does she need? I don't know, maybe it's just... I'm not really sure. Okay, so... Just going to change this group task so that Sylvain and Ferdinand are doing the heavy armour. Okay. And then auto-instruct.
Professor,
Okay, so Leonie has chosen something now. She wants to do lance and riding, which means I'm going to need to take her off from being an archer, which is a shame because I like her being an archer. But I'll probably still let her use bows because she's like the only person. Well, Petra's using bows also. And now with Felix's birthday, and I actually looked up in advance, so I don't need to wait for this page to open for a change. Okay, am Iron Pine Needles? Okay, awesome,
Why am
right
I
at the
here?
top.
Oh, that I thank you.
Okay, so Felix has like a really short list of things that he actually likes to talk about compared to the others. It's like half the length, unsurprisingly.
What?
Oh, exploring the monastery is one of them. Okay.
What?
Likeable allies? No. Monks? No. Working together. Oh, apparently.
Impressive.
He probably likes to talk about working together. Like, I hate working together.
Yes.
Monastery rules? No. You're doing great work, yeah.
Impressive.
Okay,
Some people like to snack when they take a break. No willpower.
So the nod or sip tea apparently are the answers for this one. Okay.
Thanks for your hospitality.
It is a perfect... Yeah. It is done.
This'll be useful.
Could potentially make Sylvain some kind of a armoured unit already. In fact, I can. Seems like a terrible idea because then he's going to be really slow. Won't get anywhere. Okay. But it does mean that he's like leveling up this class. Okay.
Huh.
And let's see if we can do the same thing for Ferdinand, even though it's still a risk. Okay, good.
What?
So actually for Ferdinand, he's now on his current goal, so if I get a chance to, I'm gonna change the weekly task back to Sylvain and Felix so that they can I want Felix to be able to carry heavier things, so I want him to get skills from the heavy armour. But it's going very slowly. Especially because I can't actually directly teach him armour because that would be cheating the stupid rules of my playthrough. Okay, so I can do another seminar. Oh wait, oh no, we only have one more week, so I'll do the battles. We have some paralogues. So I have this. Oh, and I have no quests. I just have 3 paralogues. That are all level 33. What's my level? Okay. Guessing these might be quite tough. Since we're not quite at the level that they're asking for. Let me think. Oh, and I need to see if I can make Marianne a horse. Oh, and we can. Oh no. Maybe she'll fail. Oh no, she's probably going to pass it as well. Oh, gonna be rubbish. Okay. and she passed. So I'm down a healer for my next few battles.
I passed?
Fine. I wonder if I can get some kind of like holy lance or something at least. Like some magic dealing lance. Or something that's the same as soul blades but for lances. Because otherwise it's going to be really hard to level her up at all. Right. Yeah, so battles. And I'm thinking I definitely am not wanting to go near this one now. It's going to be really painful because, or maybe this one's better because I think for all of these other ones I'm going to be having no healer because Marianne, so in the squad order there's Marianne and Mercedes. Oh no, because we're missing a character so we'll still have Mercedes. Okay, everything's fine. Which one do I want to do first though? I'm thinking... How long have we got? Okay, I'll do this one first since we have least time for it. And in fact, since we've got a wee bit more time for these, I might start with an easier battle. This one's pretty tough. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, so I've still got the same squad over from the last battle, so this is already in the order of my squad priority. And then I've got like my 3 adjutants, so Sylvain is also in my top 12 from the squad, so I definitely want to assign him someone. I think he's maxed out all of his supports already though. So I'm going to put him with Dorothea. Like, actually I'd like to put him with Felix because they get this might boost. But I've been trying to set up Sylvain and Dorothea for like 3 games and always failed to do so. And of course Sylvain is now given a defense boost because he's got this, because he's a heavy knight. Or armoured knight or whatever. And then otherwise, yeah, I'll put Ingrid on Felix for the might boost. And then I'm also wanting to assign Caspar to someone. I'll stick him on Petra, I guess. Who else has he got supports with? Okay, so either me or... Me, Ferdinand, Dorothea or Petra. Okay, I'll put him on Petra. And I'm going to really need to try to make sure that I'm using Petra because Caspar needs some experience for that Paralogue that, with him and Mercedes. Which is level 33 at the moment. He's only level 24. I'd rather he's like a bit leveled up before we go into it. So I need to make a point of using Petra a lot. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I don't want him in Petra. Maybe I want to put him on Lysithia. Oh no, but they get a boost. Okay, never mind. I'm still going to use Petra a lot, even though she's one of the higher level units, but it's fine. Okay. And then I want to change my abilities and stuff because I've just changed classes. We have a speedrun. Let's have a look at the units at the enemies first, actually. So we're looking at attack 42, 45 from an archer, sniper. So they have like high range as well. And as usual, poison strike. So 56 even. 44, 48, 47, 56. Okay, so I'm wanting to see how Dimitri's defense is looking. Where's Dimitri? So he's only got 47, so for these ones that have got 50 something, then he's not quite going to be able to avoid the damage. 48, so that's like 1 damage, that's not bad. But for these bandit guys, or the warriors, I'm going to maybe be wanting to have them hitting someone with someone like Felix instead, who's got a lot of dodge for axes. We've got a couple of mages, or at least one mage. Okay, one mage but far away. And this is like, if the assassin's very high speed, I definitely want him attacking Dimitri. Oh, and the assassins apparently all have a chance of poisoning now. Maybe they always did. Okay. What else have we got? Yeah, so these have also got wrath, so I'm kind of more wanting to avoid them hitting than trying to absorb the damage. 37. So we've got quite a few flying units. Well, we've got one flying unit with 37 speed, and then the assassin had like 40 something speed. And these warriors have got 28. Which is fine for Felix and for Petra. And also for Leonie. Okay. Okay, so I'm wanting Dimitri down this end. Up here I'm wanting at least some magic. I might try it also to... I'm changing my mind. I know, so I'm wanting Dimitri for this assassin. I'm gonna put myself down here. Put Petra up here with Leonie. Marianne's going to be it. Oh, Marianne. What am I going to do with Marianne? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have only Marianne, only Mercedes doing the healing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I quite like having a bow for myself as well as these other things, so it's mostly the enemies. Got a lot of axes. Yes, I'll stick with swords. Because I also get a good amount of dodging from the swords also. Got Sylvain's. My strength is... So I've just class changed, my strength is now 30, so, oh my goodness, so I can carry weapons that have got a weight of 9 before I start getting affected for the speed. So my 11 sword is like no sweat. My creator sword also. I think I can swap this iron sword plus for like a steel sword or something. I've got like maybe not steel, but there should be some swords that are 9 weight. And this has got 100% hit rate, which is awesome. But let's see if I can get something that's a bit heavier and a bit more damaging. So something with 9 is like what would be perfect. And here we go. It's gonna be like super damage. And no penalty. And I'm wanting to try to get my myself centered around dodging now, I think. So I'm going to trade this for the sword one, so we get avoid 20 from this. And I'm also going to trade my authority thing for this alert stance, I think. So that I can basically go and try to bait archers and stuff. There's nothing else that's dodge boosting. Okay. But then I have this avoid plus 10 as well, so I've got quite a lot of stacking things for my avoid. That. Oh, I get extra damage now. I need to change my battalion. And I'm wanting to get an avoid battalion, I think. So it's like plus 15. This is looking like the best of the bunch so far. Yeah, I'm not wanting magic attack. Serious. Okay, and there's nothing that is I've not used at all. So this, like, there's nothing that's going to end up having more avoid if I level it up. So since I've got at least one of every type of them is like leveled. Yeah, this is definitely looking like the best one. And then I was working on getting Dimitri's battalion leveled down so that he could use battalion vantage and battalion wrath, but I'm sort of like having doubts about whether I want to do this actually, because he's kind of overpowered already and I don't necessarily want him killing things like on their attack, because then I don't get to like spread the experience out. So I think what he's got just now is like more or less yeah, now Ferdinand is an armoured knight, so he's going to be using axes, so lance breaker makes sense, yeah. Okay. Dorothea is still using swords. Which is fine. Oh, and Leonie wants to be a cavalry unit as well. Oh, I need to go back and change her. Oh, but I'll do it. No, it's too late. I'm not going to back out of this mission and then go through the whole loading screens again. She can just stay a sniper for a bit longer. I feel like guilty about it because I didn't do so. But I guess I should give her a lance. Super lame. I'm sort of thinking I need to back out. Okay, so after saying I wasn't going to back out, I am going to back out. Okay. Okay, so Leonie wants to do lance and riding spells. I think she's pretty much going to fail that, so I'm just going to put her back onto... Oh, I didn't need to reverse, I could have just reclassed her. So I'm going to reclass her to a lower level one, which is going to be great. So in the last battle we were using the sniper skill, like there's a hunter's volley or something, where it's like
I'll give this a whirl.
2 attack combat art, and it was really, really nice, and it's sniper only. So now I don't have it. Okay. Marianne a better stride battalion, but I think she needs to be level 8 to get it. I mean, I could try to increase her physical attack or whatever, but I think it's all going to not really help or really do much. Because her attack is going to be so low anyway. In fact, let's have a look. 10. Yep, we're not going to be doing any damage. It's going to be pure rubbish. Yeah, and so she can't carry heavy weapons at all either. I might need to give her a training lance, I guess. If I've got one. I think Leonie should be able to carry something a bit better. So she's up to 25, so she can carry something of weight 5 before it affects her speed. So I can give her a normal training lance and take +1 for Marianne. And I think for a bow she can carry a proper bow now. Okay. Training lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Okay, so yep, the iron bow is basically like, yeah, the iron bow is more might, more hits, and a weight that is not going to affect her. So I'll get rid of this training blow plus. She can stick to the training lance, and I'm going to take that out, the longbow off her as well. Okay. And get more. Okay, so Marianne can take this training lance plus. And I can't see any magical lances, so hopefully she'll get some kind of combat art that's going to allow her to do some kind of damage or be vaguely useful. Okay, for Sylvain I should equip an axe. Not getting like a really heavy, ridiculous one. Since he won't be actually getting affected by its weight. Abilities were fine. Okay. So we had a lot of class changes, so I had to do a bit of maintenance there, but I think we're kind of more or less sorted. Ah, yeah, combat arts. Okay. Okay, this is looking kind of interesting. I'm gonna try getting this lance job and see if it does any nice damage. What do we have? Tempest Lance. Okay, so this is maybe going to be the best I can get for a lance thing. She might be able to occasionally do some damage with it. I think at some point there is like a magical lance skill, hopefully, but I don't know if it's Marianne who learned that or somebody else. Okay. I think I just need to be resigned to her being kind of useless for a while. Oh! The enemies have changed since last time. I didn't check. Okay, so we still have 48 from these axe guys. I know. Where's the really, really ridiculous axes? Oh! It's a weapon rider now. Okay, so here's an assassin back there. I'm gonna mark the assassin. And the, who's got? Maybe I'll mark the brawlers as well. The heavy units are not so much of a worry.
I will prevail.
So Petra should have a pretty much zero chance of getting hit by any of these axes if I put her onto the cover. So I'm gonna do that.
Ready for anything.
My orders?
I'll let them come to me a wee bit. Where's Marianne most likely to be able to do some damage? Okay, so maybe she can do some damage to this mage.
I'll do my best.
Presumably she has good resilience still. So yeah, so she can't take any damage from the mage, which is nice.
I'll comply.
What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
Oh, I've only just noticed that this one has Swordbreaker. Okay.
Predictable. There's...
Okay, so even Swordbreaker wasn't enough for that horse unit to land a hit on me. Okay. Can Marianne do damage? Not really. Wow. Okay, I can at least use the lance.
More fighting.
I'll cut through.
At your service.
You make me feel safe.
no use!
That would work!
I see.
Nice try!
Oh, yes!
Okay, so this assassin is now within range. So I'd maybe quite like to get away from it. Instant death. Okay. Dimitri can go and deal with that then. Okay, so first of all, let's deal with our major first. It'd be nice if I can get some damage from Marianne.
Thanks.
No use!
I won't let this...
Sorry. Nice.
Watch and learn.
Let's...
Watch and learn.
Well done. Feels like...
Okay, so we're one battle down. I guess I'll... How long have we got? We've still got a few months till we do this. I'm kind of worried it's going to be a nightmare. And Caspar is still very, very low level. Okay, actually, right, I'm gonna try it. If all else fails, I can always just like go back to where I was and not do the mission. Right. Okay. This is gonna be bad.
Professor, Mercedes! What are you two doing here?
We were just talking. Why do you look so flustered?
Haven't you heard? An Imperial army was spotted near Garreg Mach.
Oh, do you think they came to scout?
Maybe. We could probably take care of them if that's the case. But I heard the Death Knight is out there.
The Death Knight. No, it's nothing, really. Now's probably not the time, but I was just thinking of my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, but we have different fathers. He was a year younger than me.
Why'd he suddenly come to mind?
You see...
Quickly! You must prepare for battle. The Death Knight has been spotted in the sealed forest. He only has a few troops with him, so we planned on taking him out with just the knights, but we can't guarantee that reinforcements won't arrive. We would appreciate your backup, just in case.
The Death Knight. I have to go.
Mercedes, wait! I don't know what's going on with you, but...
No, I have to go see him.
Yeah, we can't let him get away. I'll help Mercedes find the Death Knight. You go gather the others and meet up with us, Professor.
Okay, so we've got like 11 units, which is a good thing, so we can get like Lysithia doing some damage. Caspar is in the battle. He's like super low level. And it's going to be pretty tough. We've got quite a lot of level 35 demonic beasts that are doing 42 damage, so Dimitri doesn't care about them, but they're also doing poison and poison strike, which we all care about. And the other enemies we're not really seeing just yet. And of course we have the Death Knight. And Caspar's looking very puny. So we're going to be trying to keep Caspar out of danger and keep Mercedes away from physical damage and rush everyone else up to them while dealing with all of these units that we can't see yet. And there is a chest, so I think I'm going to want to send Petra over there to get that wee chest first as well. First we choose our units, so we've got Mercedes and Caspar, they're like required, and then after that, according to the squad order, we have Dimitri, Felix, Ferdinand, Dorothea, Petra, Leonie. Lorenz is missing, Marianne, Mercedes is already there, Lysithia, and then Sylvain. Okay, no, we don't get them, so Sylvain goes on Dorothea. Ingrid goes on Felix. And we get to have someone else as well. Who do we want? Maybe Gilbert gives some defense. Put Gilbert on Dimitri. In case he needs a wee bit extra defense or whatever. And then I'm going to have a quick look at my items. Would quite like to give Caspar these brave gauntlets. What's his like actually? Caspar, where are you? Caspar there. Okay, so he's got strength 24, so he's going to be taking a dip to his speed as soon as he has more than 4 weight. So I'm going to want to give him some... His speed is pretty good though actually, like, or it's better than I expected, considering Sylvain's speed is like nothing. So I'm going to give him some training gauntlets, no, iron gauntlets plus even. And those killer gauntlets, killer knuckles, and a elixir. And Mercedes can also have an elixir. concoction. Okay, it looks like there's like literally no reason to use the steel ones when I can use the power ones, so I'll get rid of the steel ones. And see if I see about an item. Okay, I'm going to take a critical ring. For Mercedes, she already has her fancy stuff. Okay, I think we're okay for items. And then the other thing I want to do is put Petra over onto the left hand side of the map. She can go for the chest. And then I would quite like to have some units with ranged attacks for trying to get the first hit in with this guy. Because if we can counter, then that's helpful. I can also counter with the lightning sword. Okay. I don't know if I'm really going to want to split my units this time around. I'm going to make sure that Caspar has a battalion. The Mercedes has one also. Sylvain's battalion is maxed out, so I'm going to actually change it to something else. Where was he? So you have 2 battalions, so he can like work on leveling up a new battalion for me. Or not, there doesn't seem to be any interesting ones in need of leveling. Okay, let's just leave it. Right. So it says root all enemies except the Death Knight, but we actually can also kill the Death Knight. But if we kill the last enemy, then the Death Knight thing then the battle will finish. But if we leave one alive, then we can take the Death Knight out. And that's going to be the goal, but I don't know if it'll be possible.
Emil, wait! Don't go! Take your helmet off, please. Let me see your face. It really is you under there, isn't it? I've been searching for so long.
I finally caught up with you, Mercedes. You're faster than you look. But I'm here now, so you can give up, Death Knight.
Okay, so we have quite a lot of enemy units now. I think I'm going to be letting Dimitri do kills. These are all actually able to do damage. But if I still got sacred, I think I still have sacred power, so they won't actually be able to.
I'll cut through.
Okay.
More fighting.
I'll make Dimitri the date to begin with anyway.
Let's make this. I will prevail.
Okay, 40%'s not bad, and at least we'll be able to like work towards breaking the guy if we get hit. Okay, and there's no difference if I equip training gear. Oh wait, no, I'm equipping gear. Okay. It's not bad. It's a pretty good dodge. Okay.
My orders?
Okay, we've got Dark Knights up here with some pretty strong magic, 35 damage. I don't think we have anything that's going to take 0 damage from this. I have a good chance of dodging it. Wow, Lysithia has my highest, has the highest what's it called? Resistance. I think resistance is not necessarily one of her strengths, but I guess it's just because all of my other mages are in weird classes right now. But anyway, let's set up a couple of places where
ready for anything.
I kind of really want, if Leonie gets attacked, I'd rather she gets boosted damage than she gets to dodge. And I don't want this guy sitting in any bushes. Okay.
What's my strategy?
I'll do my best.
And then the main thing I'm wanting to do here, I guess, is to keep out of the way. Like, I really don't want to trigger anything. Oh, Mercedes might have... Okay, Mercedes can get hit by the... She takes 0 damage from these, and she also takes 0 damage from these, but there's also these other kinds of characters around, which are maybe less... 29 speed, yes, she'll be getting doubled, they'll both be getting doubled and pretty much killed immediately. I guess I'll just leave them here for the moment and see if anything moves. Maybe if I don't move them, nothing else will move. Let's see what happens.
Flee, and I will not chase you. Challenge me, and I will have no choice but to fight.
So how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters at least. We might get more of them. I don't remember if there's reinforcements in this map. But I would quite like to take them out actually, like fairly quickly. The last map with like a really unpleasant map at the end of chapter 1 and at the start of chapter 2, just from these nope, sorry, I can't remember.
I'll back you.
Forgetting everything. But let's try to break these squares and get these things taken care of, like sooner rather than later. Oh, these ones have advantage. So I need to be careful of that.
Put me in there.
So much for dodging.
I must pull through. Oh, this is where I remember that Lysithia has like a special staff that lets her attack from far away. Oh. Fun to watch. What's my strategy?
It looks like someone's going up towards Caspar and Marianne, and I really don't want that to happen. Also, I need to make sure that I'm not attacking these when there's advantage going on, so get more than half health. 56. I think not.
No use.
Not looking good.
At your service.
Oh, we've got another one going up in our direction.
My orders?
Got a lot of bad news things happening over here. Like, it's got a mage coming for Dimitri. We've got these units going up to get like Mercedes and Caspar. Think of what, 26 speed. Okay, I should be okay as long as I like reduce the amount of stuff that Dimitri is carrying. 26 is still too much. And he doesn't have any kind of concoction or anything. Oh man. When they all have black magic range, I think. Awesome.
You're really tough.
I am not.
Be careful.
Very last.
cautious.
It's like one away from being able to take out the archer. Oh, that was too close. I really need a healer. Oh man.
Even if I die.
Okay, I think this one also had advantage. It's unfair.
I will prevail.
I see how...
It's not enough.
So yeah, so obviously the fact that I haven't actually given these guys any like healing things is proving very problematic. There's not really much I can do about it. I have a feeling that this battle is just going to need to be restarted. It's not really going to prove doable, I don't think. But yeah, let's see how we can get any further.
I will not let down my guard.
Oh, I should have used Caspar after the thing. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off again. It would help if I can.
At your
it would
service.
greatly help if I can actually kill one of these.
Put me in there.
Okay, so if either one of these hits is a crit, then this guy is dead. But otherwise, I'm dead. Oh, okay.
Don't blame yourself. It's my
Not
fault.
fair. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay.
Put me in there.
I will prevail. final act.
Even if I die.
Be careful.
No matter.
So actually I should go up and check and see
At your service.
what's going on up here first, because that's going to be the biggest problem. Okay, I think this is pretty much unwinnable now. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to end this video and try again, but give some better items to Dimitri, or at least some healing items, and then try to get myself on a flying unit for like up to the top of the screen more quickly, because I think at the moment it's like not really. There's nothing I can really do to redeem this. This is never gonna hit. Even if it does, it won't hit. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm gonna end this now and try to come up with a better strategy for this map the next time round. Okay.